Good day, Libras. Welcome. Davidskytarot. We're doing your heart spread for the first week in April. I hope you're joining me for this soul family read, soul tribe read that is up today as well. Is absolutely on fire. That's a collective read for whoever resonates, and I'll be doing Monday through Friday. Friday will be the weekend soul family read. Along with the heart spreads going forward. Right now it's all I'm doing, and figure out what to add later. I'll probably be adding a fourth read. But today, being Thursday, is Libra and Scorpio day. Every Thursday, Libra and Scorpio will do a heart spread for you guys. Friday is Sag and Cap, and Saturday is Aqua and Pisces. So 2 signs every day, cover every sign in a week. This is for the first week of August. The Lionsgate read always, which is big in the Soul Family Collective read. And I hope you check in on and see if you want to be part of the family, and I hope so. And if you are, please do share, give me a thumbs up. I know on social media I say in the family reads, like I get it, some people don't want to be judged. But you may know friends, that are open to the spiritual path and the esoteric ways, and share me with them and say, hey, check this guy out. I really want to get to 1,000 now, so I can go live with this. I don't have to worry about all this uploading. I feel like when I go live, I hope, if the connection's good enough. I think it is. I do readings on video, and they seem to go okay. So then I feel like it'd be this technology has driving me a little nuts. And it's not my thing, and I feel like it's in between us, especially when I'm doing this soul tribe. I really want to connect with my tribe. And I know you're out there. I know this channel is going to build. There's going to be a lot more people next year, even next month, next year. I feel like going live will just kind of remove one barrier that's between us. And let's use this technology. Let's start using it right now for good. Because so much of it is for evil. We won't go there. We're just going to try to use it for good. And what's good? To connect, to communicate, to share, to join forces, to, we're better together than we are alone, We're dealing with the highly organized forces, So this is all the star, whether you're an energy worker or light worker, whatever you are. I know you're something. An empath, a psychic, a medium, doesn't matter. We're just by raising our vibration, we're going to change the world. We are changing the world right now. By 2026, it'll all be different. Libras, this is your heart spread. Whoever's on your mind, whoever you're thinking of, that's what this is going to pick up on. If you're single, please, intuit this in terms of a person that's coming in. If I get a sense, I'll give you a sense. Usually this reads something pretty immediate. If this speaks to you, it often speaks to new relationships, troubled older relationships where the troubles are newer. I do read for trouble, I'm sorry, but I do also read for manifestation. So particularly if you're single and manifesting, this is your read. And the number 2 position will be the person that you're manifesting that's coming in. See if that doesn't resonate. But let's see where you're at. Queen of Cups, absolutely beautiful, Libra. Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups is loving and emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. The sweetest queen, the kindest queen, the most loving queen of them all. Absolutely beautiful energy, and she's facing actually into the reading here, okay? Cross watcher, for anyone that might be thinking that they're interested in a Libra, they're moving towards you with their couple of, in a major way. With the Queen of Pentacles is a major energy. Now, you're dealing, Libra, with someone who's heavily involved in their work. This is not anything about third parties. They're doing good work. I just get the sense that this is actual work, but this is also doing the inner work, I believe. So you're dealing with someone here who is doing everything right. This is a wonderful card. This is fantastic energy. This is doing the good work, the work of a craftsman that means something to you. in terms of your actual work, your 10th house, your career, your public image. But it's also, I believe, about someone who's been doing the personal work, you know, the shadow work, the inner work, in whatever way that they're doing it. And you're finding yourself very drawn to them, emotionally drawn to them. You want to give them your cup of love. Now let's see how you're feeling. They might be at a distance, but you're feeling it very passionately. Now, this is not just sex, not just an affair, not just a sexual attraction, because you're coming in as the Queen of Cups. This is a little bit your energy before you're even in the relationship, just kind of where you're at, where your mind and heart is at around love. But now, this very loving, mature person is fired up. Maybe your panties are wet. You know, this person has really got you in the feels, okay? It's good. It's Leo season. It's time for it. You know, and it's wonderful. Eight of Wands is all kinds of positive. Could mean that you're having to go a little distance. You see how they're kind of going at this angle. I hate to use the analogy, but like ICBMs. You know they're going a long way. Let's see what their energy is. Wow, they're a little tied up, guys. Now that they're in the relationship, they're in this Two of Pentacles. I don't see this as them, this is their energy, to be clear, like your Eight of Wands. That's your energy in the relationship in response to this person. This is their energy in the relationship now in response to you. So I don't think it's about them having to make a choice about another person. I think it's about them trying to figure out, they see your Eight of Wands and they like it. And now they're trying to figure out practically how are you guys going to come together. It's a strange place for them to be in. I'm thinking here, I'm trying to feel them, I'm getting them. You surprised them. You really surprised them. They were doing their thing. And they weren't, you guys didn't meet on a dating site. Not a dating site. I don't know how you met at a distance. You were in a group together, or I don't know. Might have had something to do with their work. They put a lot of energy into their work, a lot of pride into their work. They do something skilled. They're not like sitting at a desk taking phone calls. They're I don't know what, they have a skill that they do with their hands, I mean, they could be an artist or a carpenter or painter or a glass blower. There's something that they really put themselves into. And their response to you, look at the rainbow here, and look, he's on the shoreline, got the dolphin in the background. That's sex. The dolphin's in response to this Eight of Wands. You guys are having sexy talk, but it's like their response is not so emotional and not so passionate. So what I'm getting now, Libra, don't be fooled by that into thinking that they're not passionate. They're just really entrenched in where they're at. Comes to mind, like if you go to them, problem solved. But apparently, like, you going to them might not be an option, because if it was, I don't think they'd be in this Two of Pentacles energy. You know, I think they'd be more like an Ace of Cups energy or something. But it's like they're sort of like, damn, you know, they're looking right at you in the reading, looking right at you. Okay, it's like they're juggling and they're looking right at you, like, how can I make this work? I want to get over there to them, but if I stop juggling, then everything collapses, and you know, they're in a little bit of a predicament. They might be an earth sign, maybe Taurus energy, I don't know. Let's see what your advice is. Ace of Swords. Wow. This is your advice in the relationship from Spirit. Let's look at their advice, guys. Page of Cups. This is beautiful. This is their advice from Spirit in the relationship. I note that the Page of Cups is looking away from you, but this is their advice from Spirit. And I was saying, like, it's like they haven't got the feels yet because they're just stunned. It's like you shocked them and they're just kind of like, it's, you know, there's a John Prine song. What's the title of that song? And it's like, and someone says hello in there and surprises you. You know, when you're just all alone in a crowd and you've been for years, no one really knows you, no one sees you. And then finally that person comes along and says, hello in there, Libra, I see you. And you realize it's not bullshit. You suddenly are seen. I think that's them. It's like they're like in shock going, oh my God, Libra sees me in here. I was beginning to wonder if I was real because no one ever sees me. And Libra saw me. And they're just in shock, I think, and it's hard for them. Now your advice is the Ace of Swords. You're going to take control of this situation one way or another. That's what this Ace of Swords is. This is your advice from Spirit. Maybe it's not easy for you, Libra. You need to manifest here. You need to channel your opposite, Aries energy, Mars. You need to make a fist. You need to do something maybe hard, decisive here. This is not cutting off the relationship, no. I don't believe it's cutting off anything. I see you coming in pretty clean, Libra, pretty clean. I think they're pretty clean. I don't see any, this is good. I don't see any past energy here, other than the Page of Cups looking backwards. And I would say this with the Page of Cups, this is your advice if you're cross-watching, this is for your person. Spirit is saying it's okay. Just give yourself to this a little bit. Open up a little bit, because it's going to be, they're not ready for like an Ace of Cups, or, you know, I was saying it'd be nice if they were in the Ace of Cups to the Two of Pentacles. They're going to need a minute, you know. And so for them, it's just going to start with them. If they can just say to you, I think I'm in love with you, that'd be huge. And that'd be perfect. And then that would be like this page is turning around. But I think you may have to instigate things. You might like have to, you know, rap them on the head, be like, hello, this is the real world. This is actually happening. And it's not your way, probably, Libra, not your way. You know, other people might not have a problem with that. It's like, wakey. Yeah, look what you want to tell all these people in the world. Wake the fuck up, you know. This is happening. Yeah. And I think this is you're being told by Spirit. I was today, the poem I got to do later, it's just on fire. It's like the fiery sword, the sword on fire. Let this be the fiery sword, the sword on fire. It's not on fire. You're not going to hurt anyone. You're bringing the truth. You know, you're bringing the truth, your truth, and you're bringing it like a sword on fire. No one, you want this, no one can mistake what you're saying. Don't leave in any room for wonder, any room for supposition, any room for interpretation. Perfectly clear. Perfectly clear. I don't know, it comes to mind, you say to this person, I want you, you're my man, you're my woman, I know it, I love you, I think you love me too, and well, goddammit, we're going to make this happen. And you know, you just might have to kind of, whether you're a woman or whether you're a man, I think you're going to take kind of control of this. I mean, they're a little bit stuck, they're a little bit shocked, they need a minute. It's not going to happen this week. It's going to happen this month. This is what this is for. This is Lionsgate. Bam! Manifestation, powerful energy, raining love, raining. God damn it, man. Queen of Wands. This is exactly right. This is your advice from Spirit for the relationship now as a whole, for both of you. It's kind of what I'm saying. Now, what you need, this is the crucible of the heart spread here. What you need is this energy. You're this Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, Libra energy. You want love, you want relationships, you want them to be happy, you think about them. You don't want to be critical, you don't want to be, but now you have to bring this sword and you have to be on fire. Let yourself be on fire. You want to be on fire, you're on fire. You're on fire. Now the relationship needs to catch fire. That's what I've been saying. And you're going to catch it on fire. Like, think of this as taking your sword and pounding it against a rock, like glancing blows so sparks come off and you make a fire. You know, you have that bundle of wood. Yeah, you're like the survivor fucking man, but you got your sword and you're making a fire, and from nothing comes this fire, and this is the fire in the relationship. You know, I don't know what you're doing. I think, no, I mean, you're fine. You're just fine. You're fine. The problem is them. You know, they're stunned. They've been kind of dead. They're kind of like, you know, they need to come back alive. They need you, fire. And so this is really mostly for your cross watcher here. If you're watching this, Just trust this and let it burn. Let it burn. God damn it, just let it burn. And if someone can't deal with your fire, then they can get the fuck back. It's on them. The world. God damn it, guys. The world is the outcome of your heart spread. And the reason, Libra, that you're going to be strong and you're going to do what needs to be done here, man or woman, you're going to step up to the plate. You're going to do what needs to be done because you know that this relationship is everything you've ever wanted in love. And I think you know it more. God, help me with the twin flames. But this is sleeper energy. You're the woke one and they're the sleeper. And so this sword is you waking them up. Think of how they christen. The queen will christen a knight with a sword on each shoulder. It's like that. It's not a brutal thing. It's a loving thing. It's a wake-up thing. I see it more as like you're with them, looking them in the eyes for the first time. I don't think you guys have met in person. And you're just like telling them, it's like, I'm here. It's real, you know. And I don't think they believe it. I don't think they believe it. But you got to make it real because you've got everything here. You've got the world. And I tell you what, when I see the world, you level up to another level, and it's going to be like marriage, I think, is going to come with it, right? Wow. Beautiful, guys. Thank you.